Hey kids, Miss Squire here. We are on day two of our second lesson on ELA, or in ELA, trying to learn how to write a summary. So we're still working on that, write a topic sentence, all right? But this time I'm gonna leave it up to you, write the topic sentence today. So let's read our objectives together. I can write a summary with main idea and supporting details. So still using what we already learned last week about main idea and details, but applying it to writing now. Yay. All right, so we're going to move on to what is our essential question. How do you write a summary and what important parts do you need? Um, so today we're still working on our SAAC method of writing a summary. We're going to use it with the largest donut tower from the Guinness Book of World Records kids website. Amazing. I just love this website. Super interesting story. So we're going to go there. But again, we're going to use the same state it, assign it, action, complete it. Okay. So, and this creates our topic sentence. So let's go ahead and go to the donut tower. Loading, 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 still loading, still loading. As we wait for that to load, remember we are going to start with our title. We're going to assign it to the author. We're going to have the word explain or tells, and we're going to complete the sentence with the main idea. Then this box right here is to write the whole sentence with all four of those parts. I'm going to say 4 parts. And this is just creating your topic sentence, the most beautiful topic sentence I can imagine. So it looks like our story has loaded. So I'm going to read it to you, and then I want us to walk through this together. This tower is made from 3,100 donuts by Connie Saget, and it's published April 30th, 2019. So this was last year around similar time last year. Okay, so there they are. And it says, everyone loves donuts. Yum! But the Jewish Life Center in South Africa took their love for donuts to a whole new level. Literally. They created the tallest stack of donuts in Johannesburg. The tower is made of a mind-boggling 3,100 donuts that reach the height of 152 centimeters, and that's equal to 59.84 inches. The record was attempted as a part of Hanukkah celebrations. Hanukkah is known as the Jewish festival of light. Remember at Christmas time when we're learning all about Christmas around the world, Hanukkah is part of that. So, other cultures. They decided a pyramid shape would keep the structure from falling down because of its wide base and give it more height. Look at that, a pyramid. Oh, we learned about shapes. Look at all this coming back to us. My brain is learning. All right, so it's talking about how they were able to make the base really large and be able to make it taller that way. Some of the donuts were offered to people at the event, and the rest of the donuts were saved and collected by charities to be distributed or given out. So I was wondering that myself after I saw that tower. I'm like, what did they do with all those donuts? I hope they didn't get wasted. And actually, they did give those to charity, and the people who came to the event were able to have a few donuts as well. So very, very cool. And then Kajriel K, an assistant rabbi, organized the attempt. And what is a rabbi? A rabbi is a spiritual leader and a religious leader of a Jewish community or congregation. Kajriel explains the connection between Hanukkah and donuts. So right here, he says, Hanukkah is an 8-day popular Jewish festival that commemorates the triumph of light over darkness and good over evil. Jews around the world celebrate Hanukkah by lighting candles over 8 nights and eating foods that are cooked with oil. Donuts are one of the most traditional Hanukkah foods. So that tells a little bit about their culture and their beliefs. And I love the good over evil part. That's amazing. Right there, you can see one more picture of them adding on the very top one. All right, so, but there you have it, the article of the world's largest tower. Okay, of donuts. All right, so we are going to fill out our SAAC, and we are going to get our beautiful topic sentence. So I'm going to show you again how to do this, and then you're going to do it on your own using a story about Gila monsters. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's state it. So what's the title? And remember, we're starting with in the text or in the passage. So this time I'm going to say in the passage. Same thing, right? Or in the story would work as well. And I'm going to make sure I have the title, and I'm going to use my copy and paste method that I showed you yesterday. So I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to go copy, right click, copy, and I'm going to paste it here. Now I've kind of made it kind of funky, but that is okay. I'm not going to worry about formatting right now. If I wanted to, I can take the highlighting color off like that. Okay, I just took highlight and off. Transparent. So now we've got that. And so in the passage, the tallest tower is made from 3,100 donuts. All right, now we're going to assign it to an author, and the author of this story is Connie Saget. And I'm going to type it Connie Saget with two T's. All right, and we are going to go back here and add either explain or tell. And I'm going to say tell. Tell. And then we're going to complete the sentence with the main idea. So the main idea of this story, let's go back in, all about the largest donut. Donut tower. Okay, now the fun part. We're going to put this all together in the way I'm going to fix my wording up here really quick because it is driving me nuts that it's not the same. My copy and paste method did not work out as good as I had hoped for it to work because I don't like that font. So I'm going to go back down to what I want it to be so it's the same as everything else. Now, what you can do, what was that small? What you can do, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. So I was distracted by something happening outside. My neighbor is working on their yard. Okay, so I am going to use the copy and paste method, and I'm also going to show you just typing it. So the very first thing, if you want to do it this way, you can just type it, each of these four parts. So in the passage, the tower is made from 3,100 donuts. Connie Saget tells, oh my goodness, look at you. Saget tells all about the largest donut tower, period. Look at that beautiful, amazing, wonderful sentence. Now what we could do is we could do a faster way and not have to type all that back out because we already typed it. So what we're going to do is we're going to highlight again by pressing the cursor. That blinking thing is called cursor. And we're going to drag it up the entire box. Okay, and then that's going to highlight it. You can also double click on the box, on the words in the box, and it will highlight them too. Oops, there they are. So if you go click, click, like that, it will highlight the entire thing too, but you have to do it kind of fast. All right, then I'm going to right click or double click. I'm going to say snake click. And then we're going to copy it. Did you see what I just did? I'm going to show you again. Copy, oops, right click, copy. And then we're going to put it down here by going right click, paste it. Oh, I didn't copy it. If that happens, it's okay. You just go copy and try it again. I guess it didn't copy it. There it is. Okay. Then we can go double click, and make it highlighted, everything. Then we go right click, copy it. And then we go paste it. Okay. Then we're going to do that again. Copy. And then we're going to go paste it. Right click, paste it. And then we have one more. Double click fast, double click fast. I want the whole thing. If it doesn't work for that one word, try a different word. Okay, then we go right click, or snake click. Then we go copy. Then we hit here, make sure you have a space there. And you hit right click or snake click and paste. And there you have it, your amazing sentence. In the passage, the tower is made from 3,100 donuts. Conning Spaghetti tells all about the largest donut tower, period. Okay, now remember our important computer skills. If for some reason something deletes by accident, you can always undo it. It's not the end of the world, boys and girls, okay? Try these two buttons before you freak out, okay? Also, to underline something, you're going to use this U with a line under it, makes it underline. And what's kind of cool about Google Slides is that underneath of all of your tools has a little hint about what it does. So this one says it's bold, this one says it's italic, this one says it's underline. So if you forget what a button does, you can just click under it. Oh, that's for the color, that's for a fill color, that's for shapes. Okay, so we're going to keep working on those Google tools, and we'll get to learn about them even more as we go along. But let's continue. So now that you've seen me in action get that done, so that's what it looks like. Now I'm going to read you the story about the Gila Monsters. I'm going to post a link of this down below and also in your Google Classroom. So if you want to reread it, and I highly suggest that you do that before you go and work on your SAAC, okay? Remember that stands for state it, assign it, action, and complete it. All right, so before you're working on that, let's go ahead and read it, and you guys can read this on your own again after the video. So this one is all about Gila monsters, and you can scroll through here to find the pictures of the Gila monsters. Pretty crazy. And I actually think I found one of these in my backyard when we first moved in, and I was building my garden. It was like stuck behind there. It'd be crazy. Scared me. I was like, let's go inside. Gila monsters spend about 95% of their time underground and emerge only to hunt for food or to take a sunbath. And remember, I'm finding this on National Geographic Kids website. Okay, this is a really cool website with lots of animals and different articles. So that was the caption that goes with that picture there. Now let's get into the story, Gila Monster. The Gila Monster is one of the only few poisonous lizards in the world. And right here, it has a little bit of more about it. It's a reptile, it's a carnivore, which means it eats meat or bugs. Its average lifespan, it can live up to 20 years. It's about 20 inches long, 4 pounds, and here is what's called a Gila monster. All right, let's go and read it. Gila, pronounced Gila, is the largest lizard native to the United States. Their black bodies are covered with bead-like scales with bright spots, blotches, or bands of pink, orange, or yellow, which probably warn other animals to stay away. Their bulky bodies, slow-moving stride, thick forked tongue, and snorting hisses reinforce the name Gila monster. They live in dry, arid regions such as Mojave, Sonoran, and Chihuahuan deserts. And I know I said that wrong. You can look up the actual saying of that, my bad, of southwestern United States and northwestern Mexico. They are named after the Arizona Gila River basins where they were first discovered. And here's a map of where you can find them. And here, right in the middle of Arizona, that's where you can find them. So they do live in our area. And the yellow part shows all where they live, which is kind of cool on a map that you can see. But yeah, we are right in the heart of it, guys, right here. Okay. Let's keep reading. And actually, we are kind of more, right there. Because this is the United States right here. So we are here. All right, let's keep reading. Gila monsters are more likely to use their venom on a predator than on a prey. They clamp their jaw down with the power of a vice grip. Then the venom on the bottom of their jaw flows through their grooved teeth into the victim. Although the Gila's bite is extremely painful, no human death has ever been reported. Gilas are sluggish creatures that feed primarily on eggs raided from birds' nests and newborn mammals, such as rabbits and squirrels. They sometimes eat quail eggs whole without crushing the shells because they're pretty small. And they spend about 95% of their time underground and emerge only to hunt food or to take a sun bath. they don't need to eat very often because they can store fat in the large tail. In their large tail, and there they are right there. Pretty crazy creatures. Gila monsters have venom in their saliva glands that paralyzes the prey. Learn more about the amazing facts in the video that's up here. You can watch that later on when you go back to reread it. But I'm going to go back and tell you about your challenge for today and go through what it looks like for you. And so thank you for making it all the way to this part of the video. I know it's a little bit long, but there's a lot to say about writing summary. So you're going to go to Google Classroom, and we're going to actually be going to the 4-7, and it's going to say week of 4-7 because you're going to use the same link on Google Classroom for all the rest of the week in ELA, okay? So write a topic sentence using SAAC on Google Slides and have fun using all those cool tools that you learned and practiced yesterday. So let me show you. Once you're on Google Classroom, it's going to say ELA week of, and you want to be on that, okay? And it's going to start with 4-7 because that's the date today. All right, so going there, this is what it looks like. Let's jump right to it. It says, and I usually have a couple, remember Google Slides, it's like a book, okay? So we're starting with this slide today, and it's going to tell you when to stop, okay? You're going to see a little me on there, and it's going to say, stop here, don't do any more, okay? You are not doing all of the slides today. Please know that you are not doing all the slides today, okay? We're just doing a part of it, okay? So here we go. Hey kids, by the end of the week, you will have a full summary. Please do not submit this until Thursday and have fun. Here's an article that we will be reading all week. You can click on it and it will take you there. So if you're in Google Classroom and you want to go here to my Gila Monster article, you're going to click here one time and you're going to see this link that pops up. You're going to click on that link, and it also puts this in your Google Classroom too. So you will find that Gila Monster article and you can go back and reread it again. And I highly suggest you do that. When we do closed reading in the classroom, we read the story more than once. We read it at least 3 times because it helps us understand it more, okay? And so there's that article. It's right in there for you. And then on the next page, going to number 2, this is the page you are doing today, okay? We're filling out the SAAC, the state it, assign it, action, and complete it. So some of it is already filled out for you. There was no author on this one, so we just wrote the publisher, which is National Geographic Kids, okay? So if there is no author, you can always just write the publisher, the company that published the story. So we are writing that. And I already started this part out with in the text. You have to write the title right here. You click it, okay? Click it with your mouse, and the little blinker will tell you you're ready to type. If it is like this, you cannot type anything because the cursor, your little mouse, does not know where to type. So you have to make your little cursor click right into the box so it knows where to type. And then if you want to get to the next box, this one will be done. This one is already done. I already wrote the word explains instead of tells this time. And then this is the other box you need to do. So you're going to click right into that box and tell your cursor where to start typing the word. Remember, again, if yours looks like that, it's not going to type anywhere because it doesn't know where to type. So just click right here, and once you have that blinking, that's your, okay, we're ready, okay? So right here, you write the main idea of what that story was about. And then the last thing, you're going to write the topic sentence. Now, you can do that 2 ways. You can do it where you are copying and pasting using that copy-paste computer skill that I taught you, or you can just retype it, okay? Whatever feels more comfortable for you, you do what you do you, okay? You do what works for you. Now, after you have completed that, so you have the title, these 2 are done, okay? These 2 are done. Then you have your main idea. You can recopy your sentence right here with all 4 parts. So you just take exactly what you had for here and write it in here. Then this one, then this one, then this one, okay? And then put a period and you're done, okay? Then go to your next slide over here, and it's going to say, great work. Now stop. Do not submit it. You're going to submit this on Thursday. We are working on this all week. Your next slide is for Wednesday. So this one is for tomorrow, not today. Okay, so I want you to stop right here. Okay, now thank you so much for watching, guys. You guys did an amazing job. Give yourself a raise the roof on 3, 1, 2, 3. Woo, woo. You guys are awesome. You rock. Keep working and keep learning and working hard, because I know this one is a little bit tricky, guys. You've got to use a lot of computer skills for this. So keep working hard. Thanks for watching, and you guys have a wonderful day. Bye, guys. Miss you.